Good morning, everyone. Welcome to 2020, the year of our Lord, and January 23rd, Thursday. And today is, right now, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, San Francisco time, California. Yay, California. I got a unexpected guest, live, in my apartment. So there is some delay. So we got tons of things to talk about, and I don't know what are the topics. But I know one thing we're gonna talk about is the gergo keyboards. Okay, the gergo keyboards. Let me show you. Okay, so this is my new toy. I have to deal with G fuck. So there it is. Okay, so there it is. Jesus, Jesus. I've been talking for 10 minutes without audio. This all fucked up, fucking fuck, all fucked up, fuck the modern technology, fuck society. I've been talking for 10 minutes without audio. Jesus, the year of our Lord, blasphemous is right as you spoke, the sky darkened. What does that reveal? No sound, no audio when you switch to the camera. Okay, so at some point I lost my voice. All I want is your voice. Fuck the modern technology. Fuck the complexity. Fuck the tech geekers. Fuck open source. Fuck Free Software Foundation. Fuck Emacs. Okay, so let me recap. So this is So when did I have lost sound audio? Okay, so let me recap. Okay, so this is the gergo keyboard. Okay, this is a gergo keyboard, and thank them to the guys. He sent me one, and I'm going to. So this is chalk key switches. Okay, chalk key switches. Stupid Logitech camera. You cannot see well, but anyway, so that's the keyboard. And right now I'm half drunk. I'm 50% drunk, just like the 50% keyboard. I'm 50% drunk because I drank a half cup of beer. Wait, I still have another half cup, so I'm going to get drunk today. Oh, melodiousness. I should try a melodiousness. Hi, guys, all you beautiful people. Now I'm going to do a melodious video. The point about melodious video is that you watch it, you will be naturally attracted to it because the voice sounds good and it's confident and it's soothing. It pleases your nerves. Melodiousness. Okay, fuck that. Drunk on a bit of Corona. Corona it is indeed. I'm drunk. I'm drinking Corona beer. So there is half a cup. Should I show it? Let me show it. Okay, so there is half a cup, half cup more. So I'm not. You see these black bars on top and bottom? That's idiocy. Yeah, I can fix it, but it's a pen with the modern technology. Fuck. With this OBS open source, supposed to be open source, good for open source, whatever, open source. Fuck. The end result is that we don't have power, and the corporations, big giant corporations, Google, Facebook, Microsoft, and the government, the politicians, they fuck around every day. Then the common people, especially young people, they have no power, and they cannot do nothing. They are degenerate. They become weak. You cannot, even if you code, you cannot make a living with code because this is open source. There are 10,000 programs open source on GitHub, whatever you're gonna write. Because these 10,000 programs are written by open source fuckheads who are working for Google at daytime. So Google tells them to, write code, at nighttime. So you don't get the job. The only way for you to even if you code is to work for Google. These open source and free software foundation fuckheads and Richard Stallman fuckheads. Richard Stallman, he's saying, oh, freedom of the individual, freedom of the software, freedom his ass. Let me tell you about that. Okay, freedom about software. So Richard Stallman, his concept of freedom software, as you know, he is saying that software should be such that you can modify the source code, share and communism, share your properties, share your house, share your car. Your car is my car. That's the ultimate ethicality. So anyway, the software foundation, the free software foundation, the Richard Stallman fuckhead, he's saying free software should be free because he's saying, he's abusing the word freedom. Let me tell you what freedom means. Freedom means, for example, I say to you, you cannot go out. You must do whatever exactly what I tell you to do. Okay, you cannot say certain things. You cannot do certain things. You must stay home. And if you are a woman, if you are a girl, you must be a sex slave. That is freedom. That is what no freedom means. That is freedom. Freedom of will. Freedom of what you can do or cannot do. That is the actual important meaning of freedom, such as free speech. Free speech. That is about freedom of speech, of what you can say. Then you have also freedom of behavior, freedom of action. For example, in some countries, you can, women, if you are women in Islamic countries, you have to, when you go out, you have to cover your face, okay? Like that, like this. Well, actually, like in Islamic countries, you have to cover your face, okay? So like that. If you are a female, that is freedom. Okay, that is the issue of freedom. No freedom. Okay, that's the meaning of freedom. Okay, now comes the Richard Stallman fuckhead. He says that when software does not allow you to have source code, it's limiting freedom. No. What he's saying is actually just his opinion about how software should be. The software license. It's not about freedom at all. In some sense, it's freedom, but it's like It's in his personal sense about freedom. So he's abusing the word freedom, and he's just wrong and a fuckhead in so many levels today, because now he's been kicked out just like that by the social justice scan, and he's saying, he's like, oh, I'm okay, life goes on, I'm okay with it. Fuck Richard Stallman. Before we follow, even though I disagree with Richard Stallman because he has many bad, he's just no good. Okay, he's a bad tech leader. He haven't been coding for 10, 20 years, and he's telling us what to do in Emacs dev. He's telling what Emacs, what feature it should have, things like that. Fucking fuckhead, Richard Stallman. But now he is, so I don't like him, but still, Richard Stallman is good for one thing, because he's opposing the the big corporations and government, and that's a good thing, because that's a good thing. Okay, but now he got kicked out by the social justice scan. Like he become a weak fuckhead. So he's like, oh, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm gonna resign. The weak fuckhead. So even so he becomes bad in all ways, no good. So that makes sense. Okay, I'm half drunk, and today's topic is whatever. Maybe I should just shut down the Xah Talk Show so people, guys, talk. Okay, I'm good. Okay, I'm supposed to talk about something about a keyboard. So I got this keyboard, right? The gergo. Okay, so let me show you the pages. I'm gonna show you the pages. Gergo keyboards. FMS. Where are you from, FMS? So you want to talk about coronavirus? Are you in China? That's the question. Are you in China, or are you Chinese? Oops, something went wrong. Fucking stupid Google. Check status. Am I still talking? Today's video is kind of fucked up, I think. So we talked for 10 minutes. So all you guys watching, say something. Okay, so good morning, Alan, and good morning, Bart, and good morning, Lord, and good morning, Nam Tsusui. No audio. Okay, so good morning, FMS. Okay. Oh wow, I already have 5 likes. Jesus, when you swear, you get likes. I'm drunk. I'm actually half drunk. Um, because things. Okay. So I got this keyboard. So you guys should go check out and buy it. This guy, when he saw my video talking about his keyboard, it's gonna be it's gonna be pretty bad, because normally it's supposed to be promotional. Like you talk about this keyboard, how good it is, or things like that, or you give a review of it. Then people get a review. Then you go. Some people will go buy it. But now I'm like drunk in this fucked up, all fucked up video, and appearing like an idiot, talking like an idiot. So Alan says, "What are your opinions on alcohol? How do you feel when drinking?" I don't like alcohol in general, and I don't like beer. Okay, I don't. Most guys like beers. Most guys, buddies. Typical uh, people. They like beers, buddy, and what programmers or whatever. I don't like beer. I don't enjoy the taste of beer. And about alcohol in general, I don't like it neither, because I don't like the idea, the concept of where I'm my capabilities in thinking is decimated. Okay, that is what's going on. It debilitates your brain. That's what alcohol is about. Um, so in general, I don't like alcohol. I don't like beer. I don't like alcohol. Clean your room. What are your opinions? Ordering your living space. What are your opinions? Well, what is your current sleep schedule? Why don't you do a normal schedule? Well, that's you have to ask the question seriously. Like, do you actually are asking about those questions? Because if you are not asking those questions seriously, like you are, as if you are curious or you want to know, then it doesn't make sense. It doesn't. It's like it doesn't enliven the video because I'm not getting what you want to know really. So I'm interested in Xah lifestyle, not trolling. Okay, my lifestyle. Well, my lifestyle is mostly aesthetic, not in some religious way or in some ethical principle way, but rather it just happens to be my personality and happens to be my style. So my lifestyle is, if there is one word or two words to describe it, it would be aesthetic. So that's a Greek thing. That's lots of Greek philosophers are like that, and quite a few other people. For example, let me show you. Okay, so let's go to Xah Talk Show page. Talk Show. Okay, here we are. Magnify, superpowers, and the Xah Start Command Lock mod. So I'm drunk, and so I'm gonna talk at random. Okay. So this is an opportunity for you to ask me questions. ask me my secrets. So aesthetic. I hope I spelled it right. Aesthetic. Okay, let's check spelling. With the stupid GNU I spell. Fuck the GNU open source. They do nothing good. Okay, aesthetism. There it is. Wikipedia article. Aesthetism. So that's kind of what I'm like my life because well I'm like that and also okay and Borg. Okay, Borg which means okay, let me magnify, which means everything is functionality, no fluff. Okay, and in this respect is similar to military style. Military style. Okay, so you know what is a military style? Like if you go to soldiers, U.S. Army, Marines, or whatever, military style. You have bunkers. Everything is functional. You don't have pretty decorations, pretty sculptures. You don't have nothing like that. Pretty colors, pretty keyboards. Nothing. Everything is purely functional, like in a war field. That's military style of things. I don't like military itself, but however, the military style of things, that's what I like because it's Spartan. So in other words, to describe my lifestyle is Spartan. Okay, let's look up Wikipedia. Spartan. We are Sparta. Spartan army, whatever. Spartan. Sparta. So, but actually, I want the adjective. So, Sparta means of all relating to Sparta or its people. Then it also means rigorously self-disciplined or self-restrained. Yeah, that's a one. Or simple, frugal, or austere. Oh, yes, that's what I am. Austerity. That's how I roll, guys. Now you roll your way, rock and roll, or drugs, or hippies, or trance. We have Cezanne who is into those things. Or you do weightlifting or whatever. You do your things, you do your style. But my style is austerity. 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 Okay, like austerity, austerity. So that's some of the words that describes my, I guess, my lifestyle. Aesthetic, Spartan, austerity, and Borg. Now, why Borg? Because Borg is the perfect Borg. Borg. Of the Star Trek race. It's a perfection of perfection. They don't care about anything else other than functionality. So that is kind of my style. That's how I like my things. My keyboards, my computers, my computer programming style, my Emacs workflow, my windowing systems, or the how tiling managers sucks. Because why I think tiling manager sucks? Because I'm only concerned about efficiency and functionality, nothing else. Meanwhile, the tiling manager Linux idiots, they say they think they are concerned about efficiency and functionality, but no, they are actually concerned about following fashions and fads and fuck Linux idiocy and GNU's LaTeX tech idiocy. They are concerned about kerning, typography, like prettiness. But meanwhile, they claim these nerds, these fucking open source fuckheads, they think, they believe, they think they are like very efficient, functional people. They want everything to be raw, the tech, like tech, they think they are efficient. But in fact, what they are actually concerned is about this insignificant and inconsequential kerning, like how close to characters must be. These fuckheads, these idiots, extreme idiocy. Okay, so today's talk show of being drunk. Okay, so what else? Ask me questions. This is you ask me questions and I answer. Justin Scoffy. So actually, good morning, sunshine. Actually, Justin Scoffy asked me some questions, but the Google chat scrolled it off. I forgot what are the questions. So Alan says, Alan, did you get enough of my answer to my lifestyle things? So actually, Alan is kind of similar. Alan is also pursuing this kind of aesthetic things. And one of the Alan's things is he sits on a cold floor with a mat. That in fact that actually I cannot adopt. So about cleaning rooms, okay, my room is a fucking garbage. It's a shithole. The shithole I am in. I have showed my room before. Why don't I just show it? Let's show a big video, okay? So let's try let's see if there is some, let's see if there is some, wait, so I need to, some delay if I show the video. Yeah, there is some delay. Because, okay, so there it is, my room, okay? So let me show you. So on the right side, yeah, okay, so I have to show you the perspectives, and so you get the sense of how my room is like. Okay, so this is behind my back, and you see those piles of papers. Let me show you. Okay, those piles of papers are like 10 years old of mails, whatever fucking mails, and there's a pathway here. There is a passage for me to go into my room, and then a pile of math books and whatever, and then my desk from the top. Okay, and so now actually, so let me show you from this angle. Okay, how drunk can I be? So this is my desk, and then there is the mirror, and there is my clothes. You see, so the way I manage my clothing is you just pile them, you just throw them, form into a pile. That's the most efficient way to manage your clothes. All my clothes are just basically just t-shirts. Paul Brown says 36 key board too, because I would hate my workflow. 36? Oh, Jesus. 36 keys total? Are you kidding? Okay, hold on a second. Let me switch back. Switch back, adjust the video. Okay, I'm drunk. I'm slightly drunk. Semi. Okay, semi drunk. So, Reaper. Good morning, Reaper. So Paul Brown says 36 keyboard. Wow, you are using 36 keys. That I cannot believe. So since I'm drunk, maybe I should do some drugs. Let's see, where is it? Confess. DWM plus Vim plus LaTeX. The worst shit possible gathered under your fingers. DWM and Dream and Vim and LaTeX. Why are you drunk in the morning, Xah? Well, I happen to have a guest coming by, and the social circumstances calls for, you know, opening a bottle of beer. So that's why I'm drinking. Once I drink, the next few hours I cannot walk anymore. So it become wasted. But anyway, so there is this. I showed this a few times. This is THB or TBC or THC. I'm not familiar with these hippie jargons, but anyway, this is the substance of the marijuana, and it's legal in California. Okay, it's legal. I got this from a friend. Uh, a friend, a good friend. But once you do this, you cannot think anymore. These things in alcohol, they cut off your brain's ability to think. But thinking is what I like. I have to be alert. I'm always, my whole life is basically on a emergency situation. So in general, I don't like alcohol, and nor do I don't like this. Okay, but because you do them, you cannot think anymore. So, any questions? Anything else? And Reaper, what do you say? So weed and alcohol, a good mix. Okay, I'm gonna start to sway. I'm gonna rock. Okay, what else? Now I'm supposed to have. Okay, we are supposed to talk about this gergo keyboard. I'm not in no position to talk about that. But however, I can tell you. So I got this keyboard, and technically I'm supposed to. Let's show full head again. So technically, I'm going to. So actually, you can type on this. Actually, let me try. Okay, you can see me typing on this. So I put the camera on my shoulder. Oops, shit. I put the camera on top of my head. Okay, so let me try that. Okay, and is it plugged in? Yes, I think. So let me start. Actually, let me start the uh, let me start the event viewer. So actually, I know what key it is sending. So this is the event viewer on the Mac. So you can wait. Can you see me? Okay. Now I turn my head and it's going to. Okay, so I have to keep myself in this position. So now you see I type keys. Okay, ASDF. So right now it's in QWERTY. Okay. Um, it takes some time to actually adjust to be able to learn to use this keyboard. 25 each side, 50 keys total. Okay, so it will take some time to get used to. And of course, this keyboard is runs on the QMK software. Let me tell you about QMK. So you go to my Xah keyboard blog and you type comments. Okay, keep the comments going, or else I run out of topics and I'm gonna shut down. Okay, so whoever is watching, type something. So this, he also sent me some of the stickers. Let me show you. Okay, so you can see there it is. The stickers. MX bad. Okay, I'm gonna put it here. MX bad. So what does that mean? That means MX refers to Cherry MX. Cherry MX is the most popular keyboard key switch. Okay, so let me show you. If you don't know, most of you already know if you are into keyboards, but some of you may not know. So MX, Cherry MX, that's the name of the corporation. Cherry, these are Cherry MX mechanical key switches. Okay, so they are the most popular. So Cherry Corporation, they are made by a company called Cherry Corporation. Cherry, like popping a cherry. It's a Germany, a company in Germany. They happens to, I mean, their company name is just Cherry Corporation, and they make these key switches. Okay, they make these key switches. Oh wait, you are not seeing it. Shit. Actually, I'm showing you on my keyboard blog. Okay, so you go to my keyboard blog, Xali keyboard. You go to the design page, then you click on the key switch, then you page down 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you can see the Cherry MX switches. Now these are the most well-known mechanical key switches. Okay, and here's animation showing how it works. So this is the most well-known, and they are actually something like 50 years old, designed 50 years ago. So why does this guy have this what wait, where, why does this guy have this MX bad thing, the sticker? Because, well, actually, I mean, this is a semi joke, because he's saying Cherry MX key switch is actually bad. I mean, if you are a keyboard fanatic, if you are a keyboard enthusiastic, if you are a keyboard connoisseur, then you would know the Cherry MX. It's actually not that good because it's 50 years old. So the better one is, for example, So the better one, this one is using chalk keyboard. Chalk switches. Okay, so actually, I don't know if I can show. Stupid fucking idiotic Logitech camera. Fuck. It cannot focus. Okay, I have this. It sells for $70. Fuck Logitech and these big corporations. Let me show you about the Logitech camera. So I bought this camera. I thought it's going to be miscellaneous. Okay, so you go to miscellaneous input devices, then you scroll down. You see, this is what I have. This is what I'm using. Logitech C920. In fact, you go to a lot camera review website, and they will say, "Oh, this is the best one. Buy this one." So I bought it a year ago, and this is fucking shit. So all these review sites actually lied. This camera it's about $70 or something. Okay, it has autofocus, but actually it's got a problem. Oh, now looks like it's discontinued. It's got a problem of focusing autofocus. It's got a problem because when you have anything close, it doesn't actually focus. I mean, it's not that it cannot focus. It can focus, very close to things. But however, the problem is that the autofocus software is a problem because when you have something close by, it doesn't focus. So that is a problem with this camera. So I need to buy a new camera. I need to spend $300 or something. Anyway, so there is this one, after some research. So this one on Amazon is only $43. It's like half of the price of the Logitech. And, this one is nameless from China. And it can focus, okay? So you see, so Logitech, these companies, they are just fucking around, because they become famous, they just fuck around. So this Chinese camera can focus. Actually, I talked about this before in my video, but the thing with my live stream is that nobody watches it. Only like 50 people, 100 people watches every time I do a stream. There's like a total of 100 people or 200 watch it. So I have to repeat things every time. So what else? What are the comments? So we digressed, and let's get back to perhaps the what are we talking about? That the gergo keyboard. So okay, so he made these stickers to make fun of the MX Cherry MX because uh, it's not that good. Okay, the switch. So you have quite a few modern switches. You go to my website, go to the keyboard mechanic, the key switch page, and you will see it. So visit my website and pay me. Okay, donate $1,000 or $2,000. That's okay. Just just transfer your bank to PayPal to my account. Let's help human animals. Uh, so what are you guys saying? So let me read. Actually, I need to piss. I have too much drink. Now I need to go piss. I'm so poor I cannot afford a piss pot. Now that's a line from the movie. The movie about the Mozart. What's the name of it? Amadeus. Okay, there's a movie Amadeus about the Mozart, the composer Mozart. So let's see what you guys are saying. So, and maybe that's it for today. So I've been talking for how long? 40 minutes. So what's an interesting mechanism? Okay, weed plus alcohol, a good mix. Oh, okay. How is the light switches? I'm using VimTech and util slips. Okay. Happy hacking keyboard is the worst fuck possible. That's a trope. That's my trope. That's one of the things I talk about. Happy hacking is the worst possible keyboard. If you give me a happy hacking keyboard, I would not use it. I would throw it away. Dump it in the trash can. And we have a friend who spent $300 to acquire this keyboard called Real Force. Wait, what the fuck? What happened to my shit? I lost all my tabs. Shit. Fuck Brave. Fuck Google. Fuck browsers. I have my browser set so that when I close a browser, for example, let me show you. You see, I have so many tabs, right? I have thousands tabs. But if I close it and restart, all those tabs come back. I need that because that's the way I track what I'm working on. Okay, so I have the same. So now let's restart Firefox. Wait, can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. So I restart Firefox. You see, all my tags are back. Ambiguous grammar. That's one of the projects I've been wanting to write for 2 years. About parsers. So on this page, I'm talking about ambiguous grammar, deep math and programming stuff. But whenever I talk about this on my live stream, nobody cares for it because whenever you talk about advanced stuff, nobody knows the thing. So anyway, so you see all my tabs are back, but so I have the same set for Brave, but now something fucked up. Whenever this happens, it's very annoying because you lost. It's like you take notes, right? You take notes in your class, or you have your to-do list. So my to-do list is the tabs. I have the tabs. Each one means I still need to work on this page. That's my tabs full. But now the fucking Brave lost my tens of tabs. It lost it. It happens sometimes, in Firefox or Brave. Because I was going to go to Brave and show you the picture that someone bought this Real Force keyboard. Actually, the pictures are here. So you guys join Discord, okay? We have great people, and we have great people and great photos. And Alan is posting a picture about. Alan is doing. What is Alan doing? Alan is saying something. I stand by the position that improved technique can allow people to surpass most RSI-related problems. So, don't know what Alan is saying. But we have great photos, okay? Photos from each person. Not just fucking random link from website. If you go to the internet, every website, Hacker News, Reddit, or whatever, everyone is posting shit. 4chan, just link to random pages. Fuck them. The fucking idiots. That's what society has become. Everyone is like, you're just random, who cares? Who gives a fuck? You just post your random, opinions. You are not actually talking to people. You are just posting things. Nobody and other people, nobody, very few, okay? Most people don't care what you posted. It just went over. It's just like Twitter, every day there's 10 billion things, fly by. But on Discord, we have more of actual, real people and photos. You see, this is one of my personal photos, okay? And we have other people's photos, okay? There's a lot talk on Discord, but you can see personal photos every day. That means we are good people, okay? We are the good guys. Not the fucking random shit on the internet. Nameless fucking nameless and clown and posting random saying whatever fuck Linux or whatever fuck or politics, or social justice or 4chan fuck. But we here have real people showing us real things. So, for example, so this guy is what's his name? He bought this keyboard. He bought this Real Force keyboard. This is Real Force high profile keyboard, and this keyboard is $3,000, guys. This keyboard is $3,000. Real Force high quality topper mechanism, topper key switches, same thing used in Happy Hacking keyboard. I cannot understand why people would, you give me this keyboard, I'll throw it in the trash. Okay, I actually need to go to the bathroom to piss. Okay, so I will be back in 1 minute. What a show today. I'm drunk and I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so okay. So let's see what you guys saying. I heard, so we have Paul Brown says, I heard just resting your fingers on the keys is enough to trigger a key press with those light switches. Okay, yeah, so let me tell you about this keyboard, okay? So this gergo, you guys should go to my website, check what I have to say because I'm going to update the page. Actually, so let me show you, okay? So actually, let me show you my page. So you guys go to just, search Xah keyboard blog. You'll see it. Google keyboard. Okay. So this keyboard, I'm going to start to write more things about it. So one of the thing about this keyboard is that it uses the Qmk software. Now Qmk is the great is a great software, open source for for programmable keyboards. So it's very powerful. It's one of the best. Okay, I would not say it's the best, but now this is critical. Okay, it's one of the best. I would say top 3 best software for programmable keyboards firmware. But so anyway, but QMX, it turns out you have to spend hours to study it because QMX is oriented for programmers. For example, so now I have this keyboard. I want to program it, to do what I want because I cannot get used to the 50% keyboard. It only has 50 keys, which is not enough. Whenever you want to press, for example, you want to enter a number, you cannot just press a number. You have to hold a modifier, to get a number. That's a thing. That's a thing with this, 50% keyboard. If you want to press, if you want to type a question mark, you have to hold some key, then press a question mark. It's rather fucked up system, but a lot of people like it. If you are young, you don't have a problem, and you don't really type that much, that's fine. But if you are a professional, if you have to write a book, that's not fine. Okay, or if you type in Chinese or Russian, you're gonna have problems. You're gonna see a doctor within 1 month if you use 50% keyboards. Okay, that is my opinion. So, but apparently the 50% or 60% it's a fad. Like, we have tons of people, they want the 50% or 60%, 30%. It began by, I can tell you, you know it began by this fuck, Atrius fuck. This is the most idiotic keyboard by the techno by Theo Hagelberg. He's a good guy, but his opinions about keyboard is idiotic. The 60%, 50%, 40% keyboard began. It only has 42 keys. So when you need to type a number, or if you need to type a question mark or parenthesis, you have to hold down some, control alt or whatever. Fuck. And if you have to type Chinese or Russian with its 36 characters alphabet, forget it. Then you're gonna see a doctor within a month. These fucking idiots, these nerds, they don't know what they're doing. And also you have this plank becoming very popular. It's 47 keys only. Okay. Anyway, that is my rant about these 50% keyboards. It works for a lot of these people because they don't type much. They type 10 minutes a day. That's it. If they are a professional programmer, all they type is like 10 minutes a day. If they type it continuously, just 10 minutes a day. So they go to watch movies, they talk to their mom, they go to conferences, they have to drive home. That's most of how they spend their day. They eat, they go to Starbucks. They idiots. They don't actually type more than 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes, okay, max. So that's why they love this 50%. Oh, it's portable. So you have all these 50 keys, 50%. So idiotic jargon. They call it percent. They like to call it percent. 50% keyboard, 60% keyboard, or 10 keyless, 10 keyless, my fucking ass keyboard. They like those jargons. Okay. So a lot of people like them because, well, it fit their needs, because they don't type that much. They are young. They are the hippies, fobs on the street. It suits their needs. It's 50%, 50 keys is fine, and they only type English. They don't type Chinese. They don't type Japanese. They don't type Russian. Okay, they are monolingual. That works. That works. And then you have this cone keyboard. You have a lot of this. Okay, 40 keys. So this one is 42 keys, and they are thinking, you want to do chords. Another idiotic idea. Okay, I have an article about chords, about this idiotic. I did a video on this like for 1 hour. Okay, so I did actually multiple videos on this about steno and plover. The most extreme idiotic fuck is the plover project. If you know what I'm talking about, good. If you don't know, you can just search Xah keyboards and go read my website. I'll explain to you why it's bad. Anyway, it turns out I'm flaming this keyboard, but actually, so you guys buy this keyboard, okay? So anyway, so I'm saying, so 50% keyboard, okay, that's fine for a lot of people, but that's not good for me. I need 100 keys, okay? So so what I so I'm going to use, but I still, this is a great because I'm going to use this keyboard for I'm going to use this keyboard for a key macro pad. Okay, for example on browser. Okay, so let me show you my browser. So I press the key, previous tab. Okay, previous tab, next tab, previous tab, next tab, enlarge, 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 shrink, shrink, shrink. You see, I can enlarge all the way. You see, shrink, and I can go back to previous page. I can go back to next page, forward and backward, backward, forward, left tab, right tab, left tab, right, left tab, right tab, right tab. You see, and this one is cut, copy, paste. Okay, and then you have this one is open, last, closed. Okay, this close tab, open, last, closed. You see, close tab, open, last, closed. Okay, close tab, new tab. Okay, so that's a new tab. Close it, and this key is refresh. So let's go to the left and refresh, 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 refresh. It's, you can keep holding it and refresh. So let me show you how I fly through my tabs. You see. Oh fuck! I didn't show my windows, so you missed all the windows. Fuck! Ah, Jesus. Okay, I'm drunk. Okay, so let me show it again. So back. So left tab, right tab, left tab, right tab, right tab, previous page, next page, previous page, next page, right? So magnify, shrink, okay, and close tab, reopen, okay, new tab. You see, so that is the why you want those. That's my setup. That's convenient. So I plan to use this keyboard for that purpose. Right now, this is a numerical keypad I programmed using Carabiner. Okay, I'm not gonna show the code, but I programmed using Carabiner, so that's this one. And Carabiner, okay, let me show you. Okay, it's very complex. Let me show you Carabiner. Um, uh, okay, check preferences. Okay. God, this switching back and forth. Carabiner is very complex. You have to spend days to learn it, but it's very powerful indeed. So anyway, I'm using Carabiner to program a numerical keypad. So it's not a programmable keypad, but I'm going to plan to do it with um, this gergo keyboard. Okay, where is it? I need memory. I need memory for my computer. Okay, I'm planning to use this for as a macro keypad, so it's gonna be very powerful. Okay, so wait. Anyway, there's a question about the key switch. So there's something special about this key switch. This keyboard, they comes with a switch that is what? Wait, am I still on? Check. The video is gone. Shit, what happened? Jesus. Am I actually still on? Okay. Okay, so yeah, well, there's a question about the choke switch. Okay, so there's something special about this keyboard. It has normally a key switch is like 50 grams pressure. Okay, 50 or 40 40 to 40 to 55. Okay, for example, Cherry MX Black is 55. Cherry MX Brown is 50. Cherry MX Red is 40. Okay, but this goggle you can buy it so that the pressure is like 12 grams. So it's so light, such that it's so light that you can actually blow, like, blow it to activate the key. So that's very interesting. But the one I have, they sent it to me, is actually 50 grams. I would, I just got that. So that's about that. Okay, maybe I think that's it for today. I'm drunk. Okay, I'm drunk. Uh, about key rings, I don't have key rings, so I don't have a um, key rings. And Justin Scarfi asked about YouTube, about how to become a YouTuber. Justin Scarfi, post on Discord public, so I can answer. Okay, post on Discord because too many questions. I can tell you how to do it. It's very easy. Okay, what else? Anything else? I think that's it. I'm drunk and I don't know what I'm talking about. And okay, so what else? This gotta make for an interesting typing experience. How do you like it? So yeah, so I haven't really actually started to type on these. I just got this yesterday. I only got it yesterday, so it'll take me a while to see what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna do quite a lot of things, but one of the problem is the QMX software. The QMK software turns out it's for programmers, so it's not just for you, who just bought a new keyboard. You think, okay, I want to remap the keys. You just go to the QMK website and do it. No, it's not like that. You have to learn how to flash the firmware and stuff. Lots of programmer technical stuff. So does anyone know? All I want to do right now is just change the key bindings. Like, how do I do that? So you go to their website, you go to their configurator. Let me see if I can. Oh, okay, it's not showing. Fuck. You go to their website, you go to their configurator. It's not, there's no instruction about what to do. It's like all these programmer nerd fuck. This programmer nerd fuck. Okay, so you need JavaScript. So this programmer nerd fuck. For example, I just bought, I just had Google. All I want to do now, I want to program it so that it becomes my keypad. But I cannot do it, so here is the Qmk configuration page, right? So you go here, you type Google, you select your keyboard, GRGO, there it is. Okay, so you select your keyboard. Good. So this is the keyboard I have. But what do I do? What do I do next? What do I do? For example, I want the J key to do Control C, copy. What do I do next? This fucking idiot, the program, this hacker types, this holier than thou, this elite, they think they are superior, these fucking open source fuckheads. They don't know what they're doing. So I just got this keyboard. So I want to program the J key to do Control C. So it says, okay, I go to the Qmk website. I'm now in the Qmk website. Select the keyboard I did. Okay, I did. And now what I do. So there's I download what I do. There's no instruction. This fucking idiot fuck the open source fuckheads, these nerds, these typical Linux, these programmer Linux BSD, this type of people. They are like that, because for two reasons. Okay, one is elitism. This is the way to show to show that they are in group. They are, part of this elite community. This is how they show it, implicitly. This is part of the standard human animal behavior. They show that they are in group. The other reason is that these people, they don't know about society. They don't know how society works. They don't know how it works. So they are incapable of designing a good UI even when they wanted to. So that's a problem. These geek nerd tech geekers, Anyway, so that's about that. So yeah, so anyway, the problem facing me right now is that I want to make this gergo to do keypads, to send copy, cut, paste, previous tab, next tab. But now I cannot do it because then I'm going to spend a few hours to. I need to spend few hours on the QMK website to study how things work. Another thing very idiotic about the QMK is that on their website, the QMK website, there is no link to the documentation. And okay, right now, tons of problems. First of all, when you are on this config website, like you don't know what the fuck they are. What does this? Why is this servers highlighted? And what does this ready means? What the fuck does it mean? You click on the settings. Okay, that's configuration settings. Okay, that's fast input, whatever. Don't know what they are. Okay, then you click on the configurator. It appears there's no way to get back to the QMK homepage. The fucking idiocy, these fucking nerds, this elite. They think they know what to, they think they are holier than thou. Let me go to the homepage. Let me show you QMK. Okay, you search for QMK. Then you will go to their homepage. Okay, QMK, not QWK. So you go to the QMK firmware. Okay, this idiotic page. Now, first of all, there is no link. There is no link to go to their documentation page. Oh, there is. Okay, wait. Okay, there is actually. Okay, I was wrong about that. There is a link to the documentation, but it's buried. You see. Anyway, this is. Wait. Let me go back. Magnify. Okay, so you see, it should be over here, but it's over here. Okay. Anyway, so I have to go to the documentation, and this documentation, and they are on. First of all, 100. There's 100 things wrong with it. First of all, it's gray on black. Fucking unreadable fuck. It's gray on black. I have an article on that. Gray text on black. Okay, gray on white, not gray on black. These fucking web design fuck. These idiots. They create things that seems pretty but impossible to read. Okay, can you actually read what this says? Impossible to read. Okay, these fucking idiot open source fuckheads. So anyway, the QMK website, the doc page is this is not, it's hard to read even if you magnify. It's kind of, especially on the left, you see it's gray on white, hard to read. Then it turns out, this is actually written for programmers. So I'm going to have to read like 10-20 hours so that I can actually program my keyboard. 10-20 hours is no exaggeration. Then let's go back to the QMK homepage. So one of their big things is the online configurator. So this is the page where you're supposed to program your keyboard. But there's no instructions. Like there's no link on this page. You don't know what is going on. There's no instructions whatsoever. This is like fuck. You are just, and there's no link from this page to the documentation neither. So this open source, they are fucking idiots. That's what they are. Okay, that's it for about it. That's about it today. It turns out it's just a huge rant. Okay, Paul Brown says it's easier to program without the fancy GUI. Okay, I understand what you are saying, but there are two aspects. Okay, let me tell you. Okay, the problem you guys have. Okay, you see, so you are saying it's easier to program. So I mean, my problem right now is that I need to program my keyboard. You just bought a keyboard from this great open source do it yourself keyboard. Yeah, it's great. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you. The Google keyboard. So now I want to make it useful. So I need to program the keys. But I have a problem. I have to spend 20 hours for it. That's a problem. That is a problem. Okay, that's I don't know what you open source these elite geeks are thinking. Is that a problem or not? That's a problem. You don't, for example, Google. When people, Google, for example, what they want to people to use their browser, right, Chrome. They don't tell people, oh, download this and download Make and download GNU/CC, then read this documentation GNU/CC for 20 hours. So then you compile, you download the source code of Chrome, then compile it, then you have Chrome browser, right? Do Google do that? Do any of these who wants to make money do that? No. But the nerds they don't seem to understand. They don't get it. It's like, oh, make compile fuck these Linux fuckheads. They don't understand even when they want to, because many of these keyboards are actually commercial. These many of these do-it-yourself keyboards. I sell. Let me show you. Okay. Let me show you my pages. Okay. Where is it? Let's go to close that. Unix characters, character encoding. Okay, then yeah. Let me show you keyboards. You have tons of these. All these are do-it-yourself keyboards. In many cases, let me show you. Hold on a second. In many cases, they sell directly pre-built. For example, you can buy these ergodocs. You can buy it. Everything out of the works out of the box. You can buy this Diverge. They most of them also run on QMX. So for these companies, so you want people to download it and be able to program it, but you cannot with this fucking QMK fucking idiot webpage. Again, the other thing is that it's not because these programmers are incapable of creating a easy to use, but for many reasons they don't understand, they don't see it. Okay, the other thing is, yes, I understand. After yesterday, I started to read about the QMK software, so I can see it's actually a programmer's tool. In fact, it's a big undertaking to read it, because it turns out it seems to be QMK is kind of a huge software suite. It's not just one software; it's a bunch of tools for firmware. So you can create a new keyboard and and program your firmware. So it's a big giant tool. And it turns out, it looks like I'm gonna have to spend actually 10-20 hours to study it. So from what I read yesterday, so I can understand, and also from the guy, so I can see that you can actually apparently the way you program the keyboard is that you can have a config file like JSON. You just modify the config file, then you just run some program, then it'll be updated. So you don't have to use a GUI. But that's the thing. Anyway, the these elite coders, they don't understand. You see. Meanwhile, let me explain. Okay. Meanwhile, they do have a GUI. They think they do have a GUI, so that whenever this argument come up, they can say, "Oh, actually, it's very easy to use. Look, just go to this website and you see there's a GUI." But then half the time they say, "Oh no, this fucking nerd, Unix, Linux fuckheads. They never understand a thing." Okay, that's it for today. So that's it for 20 hours is a problem. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna. Good morning, break the loop. So I'm gonna. Well, that's it for today. I don't know if I answered questions or not. Well, that's it. Uh, Bye, guys. 1 hour and 15 minutes. Okay, bye, guys.